where there's a story in every bottle.
So welcome everybody. We're once again live, and as we promised last week, we are live from a very different place. We're in a different state. We're in a different state. We're in a different city, in a different state. What? 1,000 miles? No, probably more than that. 1,300 miles away. Anybody have any guesses where we might be? Yeehaw! That'd be Nashville.
There were a bunch of Swifties.
There were Swifties on the street. Any Taylor Swift fans out there? Well, you should have been here this weekend. The rest of them were.
There were a lot of them.
Country Music Hall of Fame. Yes, Nashville, Tennessee. That's where we are.
We may be having technical difficulties. Our technician is in the background trying to see if she can.
We are in a massive conference center that has the shape of a guitar for a ceiling. It's got a rooftop that's about a football field in size. It's planted with wildflowers and a beehive right outside that window, which is awesome. And there's a bunch of activity behind us down below.
Is anybody commenting on the sound?
Yeah, they can't hear well. I wonder if I'll move a little closer.
That might be difficult.
I'm just gonna stand here.
How's that? Is that better?
They could probably hear us better.
Can you
How
hear
would
me?
you tell?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
So Marika's holding it. We don't have our microphone.
Yeah, you can hear much better now.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's move your
Should we take
beer.
we could take
can
a walk
move the
somewhere
table.
quieter.
Can you go for a walk?
That's a good idea.
We could take maybe we're
We're
gonna take y'all on a walk. Show out there,
Let's
Bob.
go into a
Show
yeah.
that.
Take one walk.
We're gonna go on a little walk, and then we're gonna meet in the. Is there a conference room over here?
I wonder how quiet that
Yeah.
is.
Make sure show the
If
view.
we go to the far side, we'll be.
So you guys go scout out a place. I'm gonna show the view. All right, here we are, Nashville, Tennessee. If you're joining us for the first time, please let us know you're here. Make a comment, say hello in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribed to our Facebook or our YouTube channel, please do so. You could do that by the little bell on Facebook, or on the left side of the screen, or my left, your right, on the bottom is the subscribe button for YouTube, and we'd love it if you'd subscribe. So if you like the show, please like it and share it with your friends and family, and I think that's good. So everybody, this is the music hall. I forget the official name of this building, but behind me is the Craft Brewery Conference. So we are here at the Craft Brewery Conference, the National Craft Brewery Conference, and we're going to tell you about that experience. So take a look down there, and then we'll go to a quieter space so you can hear us. It's an amazing building. You can see we're in the center of Nashville. Take you over here. Look at that. Nashville, right next door is the Country Music Hall of Fame. All right, let's go find a quieter room where we can have a. Oh yes, Marika wants me to show you. This entire roof is probably a couple acres in size, and the entire roof of this building is covered in wildflowers and beehives. They're actually producing honey on the roof of the Nashville Convention Center. It's fantastic. There it is. All right, let's go find a place quiet, see if Chuck and Ken. Oh, and there's Marika.
It was tough, so we wanted to grab some beer. There's clearly no shortage of beer at a festival like this or a conference. We're very professional. Lots of beer, but most of the places stopped pouring at 4, so we had a panic moment where we were concerned we wouldn't have beer. But
we were going to go live without a beverage in our hand.
With a few minutes to spare, Ben saw one place that still had some beer pouring, so they ran and grabbed us all a little bit.
So do you know where they ended up? Oh, there they are.
Just down here. Yeah,
so you could see, look at the skyline of Nashville. Over there at the Nissan Center is where Taylor Swift played last night.
It was pretty entertaining.
Oh my goodness, yes. I've never seen such throngs of people.
We were told with Taylor playing in town, plus this conference and other things going on, the population of Nashville doubled this weekend.
Double?
Well, I mean, that stadium holds almost
80,000, 70,000?
70,000?
We got to show them outside here on the terrace. You can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little noisy out there.
Oh, is it?
It's a little noisy, but you can pan around and see the different setups.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. And they're right there. There's the Nashville, the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum right there. It really is a beautiful city.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place. It's great. Here we go. This is it. Music City.
We've arrived in Nashville. All right, let's go tell everybody about our story. What?
Security just kicked us out.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, he's like making his way there and he's coming back to. He was
From
entertained by. No, from the building.
just
Now. Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to do this show while we're being escorted out by security. So I'll just,
They're done with us.
you guys just walk with me and we'll do the show as we go.
Yeah. Show as we go.
Hold on, I'll put this in bear with us, folks. As always, we're winging it. We've never done that before, have we?
No, we've never done that.
There we
got
go.
an echo over here. Look at that. You got the extendo.
Awesome.
Got
All right,
your beer.
we're going to get the grand tour.
I don't think we are particularly doing anything wrong. It's just they have to clear.
No, they have to clear the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take your time.
Yeah.
You can go
Yeah.
out on the trade
So,
show.
No, it's closed.
Camp building.
So the reason we are all here is because, as many of you probably know, we have been making noise about the possibility of opening a brewery. We like beer, yes. And you've probably seen posts where we've talked about research, and you've probably seen us doing some of that research over the years. And we've talked sort of in code about our intentions over the years, right? Well, we're letting you know now that we are actually in the process of making plans to open a brewery. Ben's very excited about that because, as you know, Ben actually was a brewer in Nashville for 9 years. What was the name of your brewery?
Black App.
Black Abbey, which I had one for lunch today.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it was very good. So yeah, Ben's particularly excited about this concept. So we got an Airbnb, and the 5 of us are down here, and we've got 4 days to explore everything beer. And there's a lot.
This is way bigger than the Unified Conference in Sacramento.
It is one of the biggest conferences I've ever been to
There's
in my life.
15,000 people here for this conference when you combine attendees and exhibitors.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So maybe we go out. It'll be noisy outside down the bottom there in that courtyard.
It looks like they're not quite kicking people. They can try and find a corner.
Yeah,
It looks like this level is not as kicky outy.
it's kicky out.
Yeah. Technically
I
kicky.
like outside.
Yeah,
You
that's
can try.
I like outside.
it's pretty echoey in here. It's hard for me to even
Let's
hear.
say, compared to a wine conference, there's a lot more beer being given away here than there is at home. Like,
Oh,
there's beer given away here.
Everywhere. Everywhere you turn around, there's somebody offering a beer.
He is in New York, only so he put New York, and he's already in the CRM.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, I don't know if it was for this project, but I know his name was in the CRM.
Has anybody out there been to this conference or been to Nashville before?
Matt has. He said, yeah, that they love Nashville. And shout out to you and Carlo for help. He said that trip. Carlo? I guess you gave him some tips. You got some tips.
Oh yes. When he was here, sampling some of the distilleries in the area.
Yeah.
Maybe here, maybe less people. We gotta go down and up. But there's at least not people there.
Yeah, there might be a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's right.
Oh, this is good. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot quieter.
There's no. Here we are. We're pointing this way. Just gathering. No, it's pointing this way. Yeah. There we go. So I'm getting
Oh, I'm not.
from this pole to that pole. There you go. There we go.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'm
so-
in camera.
Let us know if you can hear
Oh,
us
there I
better
am.
here. Can everybody out there hear us?
Looks like I can see Ken. No, there comes Bob.
You good?
There we go. There's Ben. Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to learn about the industry and all of the changes. We had sort of the state of the industry address this morning at 9 o'clock. It was well attended, a lot of people.
What did they say? 11,000 people here.
Yeah,
No, 11,000 attendees.
11,000 attendees, 6,000 vendors.
6,000 people here.
A lot of
17
people.
equipment.
Yeah, the equipment they set up is gigantic.
Full size
Food systems that set up automated packaging systems. You see those robots in there?
And it's fun because, I mean, we're obviously, we're here because we're sort of looking to the future, looking to see what we can do with that. But there's a lot of stuff here that is overlapping with what we're already doing now.
Right.
And some of the equipment, I'm sure, for me, it's a lot of the things about marketing and branding that there's certainly a different approach to brewery versus winery. There's slightly different demographics and different things to consider, but a lot of the ideas are the same, and it's still worth the talks and things that we're going to.
It's a fun group too. Yeah. I like the beer culture a lot. It's just fun, open, casual, supportive, very open, very relaxed. Yeah. Compared to wine conferences, a little more, I guess, in some ways, a little more reserved
Yeah.
in format.
Yeah.
And these guys are a lot more relaxed, open.
There's a lot more sharing, a lot more collaboration.
Yeah, that's the spirit of it.
Yeah.
Way around.
And you guys, anybody who knows our history, I mean, we really are here today because of beer. literally because of
Yeah.
beer.
Because you're not very good at making.
Because I suck at making beer.
And Ken is good at making beer.
Yeah, so that, as the story goes, and this is the truth. In the 90s, I started trying to make beer, and I was pretty bad at it. And somebody who knew Ken said, you should get to know Ken. He could help you make better beer. So this person hooked us up, and I went over to
Somehow
Ken's
you
house.
decided not to try to make better beer, even though I gave you some tips. You just decided to drink my beer.
Well, after a day at Ken's house, learning how to make better beer and drinking lots of Ken's beer, I was thinking, it'd be great. I could learn how to make better beer and go home and work hard at that. I could just spend more time with this guy and drink all of his beer because he made great beer. And I've never made another batch of beer since. That was a great decision. And shortly thereafter, Ken moved to a country home and built a little brewery in an outbuilding, which is in operation to this day as your brewery. And
Nice little
Ken
brew shed.
and I, and soon thereafter Chuck, started hanging out in that brewery, making beer for a couple of years.
Yep, extracting honey, making beer,
Yeah.
making syrup.
And then experimenting with everything fermentable. At that point, we had like I said, honey. We had fruit in your yard and apples and
Japanese knotweed.
Japanese knotweed. So this adventure really started because of beer, and beer is one of the impetuses that gave us the time to be together, to learn together, and to explore our interests, and then gradually those interests extended it into what we could do with wine. And I remember vaguely when we started talking about this.
The more you can talk at the camera, the better.
Okay.
Sound is pretty good, but
When
if we talk more this direction, it'll help.
when we first started this conversation, we talked about whether or not we should start with a brewery or a winery. We talked about that, right? I remember what the details of that.
But I mean, we were so enthralled with the winemaking process while we were drinking beer. We were really enthralled with, growing grapes in your backyard, making wine from different ingredients in this area. That was kind of the new uncharted territory. It was really exciting. We could get some grapes and make wine out of that, but it was more exciting to walk down to Krebs Farm and get tomatoes, or find out from Greg Lee that he grew rose hips in the yard and see if we could make wine out of those.
So it was like you had a much bigger palate.
Right. Yeah,
And-
there was like an upside down funnel that opened up for me. There was making beer, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can make alcoholic beverages out of everything that's growing. Fruit on your tree, the blueberries, you got the cake. Everything.
And the other thing was fascinating for all of us is that what we were proposing to do was not being done anywhere else. We were all fans of classic dry style wines made from grapes in all the wine regions everywhere. And here we are in New Hampshire with basically no grapes except for a handful of hybrids grown by some of the smaller vineyards in New Hampshire. But we weren't farmers, and we weren't about to put in a hybrid vineyard. We didn't have the land for it. We didn't have the knowledge. I learned I wasn't very good at that either. Yeah, about a minute. Yeah, so we decided to make wine from the local fruit, but we wanted to make wine that was like the classic wine that we were all used to drinking from our favorite wineries around the world, and that had never been done before. Nobody else was doing that. To this day, I don't think anybody else is doing it. I know one-off here and there. There's certainly people making dry, more classically styled wines, but there isn't a winery that I know of anywhere in the world that has made that their mission. And so that was exciting. It's taking the opportunity to do something that nobody else has done before, and explore that together. And that's how we got to be here today. But brewing beer has never been far. We've always been big fans of beer. You've seen us over the years. We spend time together in breweries, visiting breweries, drinking Ken's beer still, and so we've always had in the back of our minds if we could get Hermit Woods to a place where we felt like we had the time to sort of tackle another adventure, and part of that is Marika and Ben, and if you haven't met our new general manager Alan. Because we have these folks on our team now, we've grown to a point where we start to have the resources and time and space but we could start to explore new things that we didn't have before. When the three of us had to run this every day, there's no way we were going to have the resources to start building on what we had. We had to do the work. So we're getting very close to a place where the winery is going to have the ability to run more on its own, where we can take some of that time to explore new adventures.
There's always new adventures.
Yeah. So I know lots of you have ideas in your head about where this brewery is going to be, but in all honesty, there's no hard and fast truth to that. We don't know yet. We have some good ideas for sure.
And we have ideas of what it could look like. You know, all of our travels around doing research, we're taking inspiration from some of our favorite places that we visited around the state, around the country, around the world, and sort of getting an idea in our head of what we would want our space to look like.
Right.
Including this trip. I got some places I want to show you guys. So that we're not done.
Oh no, we're not done at all. This
So,
is the
yeah,
first day, right?
where's dinner?
So Ben's been here for 9 years. He knows half the brewers in the state, and he knows all the breweries.
That's where we're going next.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some breweries around there.
Yeah. So we got a lot to learn, a lot to explore, and we will be making decisions pretty soon about where we'd like this brewery to be, and we want to share that with you as soon as we know. But for the time being, you just need to know that we are really motivated to go down this path together and start a new adventure. You all know, especially club members out there, we showed a little glimpse of our new branding. That new branding was done for two reasons. One, the winery brand has gotten a little tired and old. We've been using the same brand now for 14, 13 years. So we wanted to freshen up our current brand, but we wanted a brand that could also hold in this new adventure. So the new
And
brand...
encapsulate some of our recent expansions, like the bar
Yes.
and the eatery. We want to be able to make sure we have that well positioned, our distribution, the stuff that we do on Facebook. All the facets of our business have expanded.
So that's another reason that the rebranding is happening right now, and we pretty much decided that the Hermit Woods, the new brewery, will be Hermit Woods Brewery.
I didn't even know for sure what the name, because we have such a good following of people for the winery. People,
Right.
like all the folks watching today, I think a lot of them, people that have been with us and that all panicked when they thought we weren't going to have a sale anymore.
Exactly. Everybody hears you rebrand.
And here, we're going to a new project, a new brewery. You kind of want to keep that Hermit Woods
Oh, yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
You're still Hermit Woods.
We've batted it around a lot of different ways to deal with it, but I think at the end of the day, it just made a lot of sense. We've made a lot of friends in the world under the name Hermit Woods, and there's no reason to abandon that.
So many more friends to
Embrace
ahead.
it. You know, we joked about this before, but our original business plan was Hermit Woods Winery, Brewery, and Distillery. So this
Is there
idea.
When we go into the
is
distillery
there a
trade show.
craft distillers conference?
Yeah, the distillery conference.
Yeah.
We go on there
See,
sometime.
one thing at a time. We're kissing up against part 2. So give us another 10 years for part 3, maybe. It took 10 years to get here, but maybe someday.
Oh yeah.
So this has been a great trip. We got down here Sunday morning. We're like I said, an Airbnb about 3 or 4 blocks from here, and we're going to be here until Thursday morning. We come home Thursday morning, and we look forward to getting back to New Hampshire. If any of you have questions or comments, or we'd love to hear from you. This is a really a new adventure for us. So join us on this adventure.
We'll
Share your
post some
thoughts.
pictures of where we're going.
Yeah.
Different
Absolutely.
pubs and scenes that we see here.
That's part of the reason we really wanted to make this reveal, because we're so excited about what we're doing, but we've been kind of keeping a lid on this for a while and not sharing and not letting people know some of this adventure. So now we'll start opening that door a little bit and share more stuff on Facebook and let you know some of our thinking and some of the learning.
Planning.
Brewery and planning. So we're official members of the New Hampshire Brewery Association, and as a brewery in planning.
We've seen some of our colleagues here.
Yep. Yeah, it's been fun to, when you catch a glimpse of someone else from New Hampshire, and we'll probably meet up with some of our friends from other breweries that
New Hampshire brewery crowd's a great crowd too.
Yeah, it was great. We connected with CJ, right? The executive director. She was on our flight with us going down, and she's been to this conference multiple times before and to Nashville at this conference, so she was a great guide when we first got off the plane for some tips on how to navigate.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep the show short today. We've got a lot of exploration to do.
We gotta go drink some beer.
Yeah. These aren't the best conditions.
Research.
To get on with our research.
So please let us know. Send us emails, texts, comments on Facebook, whatever. Any questions you have, we'll be happy to answer them. And we look forward to you joining us on this new journey. So thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, good. Hold on, working on it. I can't tell which one. I might just have to end it.
Yeah, I think you just gotta-
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.